Hi everyone, and thank you for watching. It's a beautiful day out here, and I have this lovely tree behind me. It's amazing. This video does not do it justice. It's still asleep because of the seasons here, but still the tree is very beautiful. I'm enjoying its company. So I'm going to talk about the sun, melanin, the universe, the body, the universe within the body, the universe inside of the body. So with melanin, let's define it first. Melanin is an energy transformer. It does all types of things with energy. It's one of the most important substances on this planet, at the very least, possibly within the universe. Arguably, you could say that melanin is all through space. Some people may call it dark matter. That's debatable. But so with melanin, we all know that we make melanin from the sun, and plants have the equivalent of melanin as their own pigment. For example, a tree, its leaves, they're green, and photosynthesis occurs through that. So the leaves are green, and they allow the tree to get more energy directly from the sun. And we're quite similar to this also. Melanin is even more potent than chlorophyll in getting us energy directly from the sun. So we get melanin when we're out in the sun, absorbing the sun, seeing the sun. And melanin, you could think of melanin partially as the tan that you get when you're out in the sun. You get darker when you are out in the sunshine. Even your eyes, when you're in an area and there's stronger sun or the seasons change, your eyes adjust and they get darker to handle more sunlight. Now, with the body, melanin is made on the skin, for example, and every day if you get a suntan, your suntan goes away every day. It diminishes every day. And where does it go? Well, the melanin created through your suntan, it goes inside of the body because melanin is needed more, a lot more inside of the body. For example, with your brain has quite a bit of melanin in it. It's called neuromelanin. And the lack of melanin in the brain can be symptomatic of cognitive decline. So melanin goes from your skin to other parts inside of your body. Your body takes the melanin inside. So, we all have melanin, and even someone that is very dark may not have a lot of melanin inside. It could be quite deceptive. So we make melanin in our skin a lot more, and through our eyes a lot more when we are close or closer to the sun. When I say close to the sun, I'm talking about seasons, and I'm talking about geographical locations like the equator, the tropics. It's closer to the sun there. And when we're closer to the sun, our skin and the surfaces outside of our body readily creates melanin and daily transfers the melanin inside as needed. So the closer we are to the sun, the more melanin we make. Now, what if we're not close to the sun? Or what if there's an absence of the sun? Do we still make melanin? Yes, we still make melanin when the sun's further away. We make, and also when there's the absence of the sun, when we're not getting sunlight for whatever reason. Now, how do we make melanin if there's no sunlight? We're not getting sunlight. Now, if we're further away from the sun, more than likely it's cold. You know, when the sun's further away, it's cold. Not always, depending on where you live. If you live in the tropics, that's not the case. It's a whole different story. Your melanin system will be adapted to that situation, as it will be with if you live anywhere else. Everyone has adaptations, but usually when it's cold and you make melanin in a different way, and you're not getting it as much from the sun if it's cold, but you're getting it from other suns, other stars. It's kind of like the universe, and when you look out into the sky, it's the dark sky and all the stars. Well, the body is, you could say it's something similar. The further away the sun is from us, or we're not getting sun, then it turns on the stars inside of us. And those stars inside of us are, you could say they're our mitochondria. Mitochondria are just like stars. They create the same power of energy and light as other stars do, and the sun. I'm talking red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, UV, A, B, C. Yeah, mitochondria make light and energy that powerful, just like stars. But you keep in mind, you scale it, mitochondria are extremely small, and one cell in our body, I think we have a trillion cells or something like this, or more. Each cell has tens of thousands of mitochondria, or stars. So, you have to scale it and think about it that way. So the further away the sun is, it triggers the stars inside of us to make more energy, light, just like the sun does. And that way we create melanin inside of our bodies. Now, melanin is an energy transformer, storage system. It can transfer or transform sound energy, sound waves, vision. It can transform vision into an image onto the brain through your vision. It can transform vibration, what you feel through your body, the feeling sensations. It can transform tastes. Every way you can sense and use information and use energy, melanin is likely involved. Even in the more esoteric and hard to understand fashion, melanin is likely involved. So I just wanted to talk about melanin. Yeah, so melanin, it's affected by other things outside of the sun. It's affected by the physics of nature. Being outside, being grounded. Being grounded increases the pool of energy into the body to create more melanin. Being grounded and being away from artificial energy, artificial lights. For example, the radio frequencies, the artificial light coming through your screens and your cell phones, the artificial energy that's in your environment from satellites, any type of artificial energies that we encounter, especially when they're excessive, they compete with the sun and your body's ability to absorb the sun, and your mitochondria, which they're pretty much suns, miniature suns in the body, and we have billions. I don't know the number, but I know it's a lot. And you don't want those things competing with your energy sources, your sunlight, your mitochondria, your energy producers. So a good, clean, nice, natural environment is a way to increase your output of melanin. And if you haven't realized, or you don't get it by now, it's not a much of a cosmetic thing. It's a human thing, and we all use this incredible, important. What is it? What can we call it? Polymer. Because it's an energy. It's an energy absorption system, and they haven't even figured out like how it works. They haven't figured out how to duplicate it in a laboratory. Everything, pretty much most technology is some type of duplication of nature. They see something in nature and they duplicate it, and we use it as technology. For example, this device that I'm using to record right now, it's likely a duplication of the human eye and the human visual system. And they took that and they innovated it, and we have this doing what we're doing today. And it's a beautiful thing, but with great power comes great responsibility. And we got to learn to live with this stuff and use it responsibly, and even understand that we may have to get rid of it when we don't use it responsibly, or we overuse it and it becomes a detriment to us, like it likely could. And I have great hope for the future and for us, and the direction that we're going nowadays with the fast advancements in technology. And the first thing comes to mind is artificial intelligence. A lot of people think it's going to be problematic, and it could be if it's abused, but it could be a great asset if it's not abused and it's used the right way. And as you may know, it's going to be a very morally directed battle. You're going to have people on one side doing the right thing, other people doing the wrong thing on the other side, and it's going to be a constant good versus evil type of a thing. And I've talked about in my other previous videos about we're in the age of Aquarius, and we're due up a Messiah, and possibly AI could be one of our messiahs or anti-messiahs. And the picture is coming together day by day. We just have to pay attention to the details and act accordingly and do our part in keeping this whole thing together and making it successful, because this is all about us. Life is all about, it's not about one person, just you. Everything you do has an effect on someone across the world that you've never ever met. And it's really important to live that way every day and keep that in mind in everything that you do, in my humble opinion. So that's my video on melanin, the sun, the universe, and the body's equivalent of the universe. I thank you so much for watching. I appreciate and I love you, and you take care of yourself and take time to make time. Get some of this nature. Don't let anything divorce you from it too much, because it's a part of who we are, and we can't run from that. We shouldn't run from that, and we should embrace it and fall in love with it like I have. Anyways, thank you so much. You take care of yourself, and good luck out there. I'm gone. Bye.